Hey guys, welcome to Raja Makes Money. How are all my money makers doing today? If you're new to the channel, we just hit 7,000 subscribers on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for subscribing and also hitting the great bells so you know when we go live. And Facebook, we are over 6,000 followers now. So thank you everyone who's been following me on Facebook. If you haven't followed or subscribed yet on one of them, hurry up and do so and tell your friends, tell everyone about us. Thank you so much for helping Raja Makes Money grow so quickly. But let's get right into it today. What a day. And tomorrow could be incredible. Unfortunately, today, I lost a little bit of money. I was actually, at one point today, I was actually up about 50, 60 grand today. But in the end, it didn't work out. But I think we're going to have that big Friday rally. And you're probably saying, Raja, how do you know there's going to be a big Friday rally? Well, if you guys haven't noticed yet, the Raja has 12,500 contracts, over 1.2 million shares of CCIV. And look at this, guys, after hours up 13%, $4. I'm looking at tomorrow, we could see $150,000, $200,000 up day tomorrow in our portfolio. Come on, guys. We could end this week at all-time highs this year. Could you imagine if we get up to like 1.5 million to end the week with? I mean, from the start of the 6 weeks in and up $1.5 million. Whew. Anything's possible. This is the big news, guys. Nobody knows for sure what's going on. So this came out, and hopefully you can see this. But it was old news, but I don't know. They're making a big deal about this. So I don't know for sure what all this means. I know what it means and what it says, but this was on 111. So this was almost a month ago. So we got to definitely, this could be big. I don't know. Nobody knows, but it's running because of this. So let it keep running. So looks good to me. I like it. I'll take $4. I'll take $4 any day. I wish the market was open right now and we could trade some options on it. Let's look at today. Here's our portfolio down almost $50,000. And let's take a look. So we got Jaguar. We bought 20,000 more Jaguar, a little bit lower. I was looking for that pop again, hope for like 10 cents, 15. But I think Jaguar is, looking good. It's going to be popping again. It's going to be coming back. So this alternate systems, this is a tough one. CNBC was just bashing on EVs today. Just a tough one. But I still have faith in this one. May have to average down a little bit, but I still see some opportunity here, and this one's good to go. New one we got into today, dropped a little bit from where we got in. Ascent Solar Tech. Bantech, we got back into that one. For a second there today, was up a little bit. I think Bantech looks to get it back up to 9-10 cents again. CTYX is looking good. Didn't do down a little bit today, but I think we're in good shape. Dark Pulse today. That one had a nice little run today coming back. It was at one point almost 4 cents. We had a really, really nice profit. But this one here, this Dark Pulse, I'm looking for this one to double really, really soon. So I like that. Elite Pharmaceuticals. This is just a small one, testing the waters up a little bit. Just wanted to see how it is. Normally I buy a little bit more. I don't know. Just testing the waters on it. Our food one today, down a little bit. We had a nice profit. It was actually up for a while today. Fresh Promise Foods. Our mining one down a little bit. Is, like I said, this one here has a lot of hope and a lot of upside potential. So keep your eye on that one. Naked, we are out of that one today. Look at Naked. So I was debating, do we buy every time we bought Naked after hours? We could always sell it for the flip. This one got to $2.18 today. Everybody was panicking. Raja, should I get it? Should I get it? I said, I don't know. Raja doesn't have any of it yet or anymore. After hours, it's 146, 147. So I don't know. A lot of the, and also today, the big cannabis sell off. All those cannabis stocks tanked today, pretty bad. So who knows what will happen there. Then we got the NW Biotherapeutics. This one's still looking really good. Down a little bit. Today, this one got to $1.65 today. This one started going. I thought it was going to do a little better, but didn't. OPTI up again today. This is another one. I put a sell order in actually at 44 cents for 100,000 shares. It was right there. Didn't get filled. but would have been a nice little profit to come back in and buy, but still had an up day. And then OZOP, we got back into this one, already have a nice little profit on it. Just bought, this one has potential. I think this one easy flip, 35, 38, 45 cents, something in there. And then this one, PPJE, we were out of that one. We started buying it back. And of course, Saraja went crazy, 5.4 million shares of it now. So we have a really, really big position in that one. Then during the day, of course, our Churchill one, I did some more positions on that because the market maker was trying to, play tough with me. And, I'm not going to stand for that. You know how it goes. So we did some more of that. I'll show you guys all our trades. CleanSpark today was up, and the earnings were better than expected, was up, and then later in the day came down, but we're still in good shape. The only thing I don't like about CleanSpark is the margin requirement on this $40,000 position right now is taking up $1.2 million of my money. So I really don't like that. Where if you look at look at this, guys, on a $171,000 in possibilities, that's taking up less margin. I'd rather just write 4,900 more contracts at CCIV for next week, get the same thing than this. So we'll have to watch that one closely. Golden Nugget today down a little bit. This one's still way above the strike price for next week. The only one that was down below the strike price is IDEX. This got hit with the rest of the electric car vehicle sell off. But still, it's not that bad. This one has to get rolled out for another month, or we just close the position, or we break even. Not too worried on this one. So we'll see where the week ends up, but definitely keep an eye on that. So that's what we have right now. So not bad. I mean, we were up this week almost $400,000. So, I think we were up $400,000. So, taking a little breather and losing 49 grand for the day is okay. I don't mind giving it back for one day, a little breather, I like to call it. So here's all our trades today. This is the ASTI one. Got something at 8 cents, and I got something at 7 as it dropped, just to average it down. Bantech we got back into here. Elite Pharmaceuticals, that was the one we got into, the 100,000. Then the Jaguar at 278, so about even on those right now. OPTI, I tried to put that sell order in, didn't fill. Wish I would have put in just a little bit shyer. We could have made a nice little pop on that. OZOP, this is where we got back in this one. I already have a profit in there. And then this is all the PPJE. Lots of this one, but this one got up there. I mean, it's this thing tomorrow pops 2-3 cents. We're going to have a nice little profit. Nice little profit in it. So looking good and stuff. All right, CCIV. So we did 900, or we got 709 contracts at 35 cents on the 20s, and then filled the rest at 30 cents. Then at 22.50, I got 900 contracts at 55 cents, another 900 at 60 cents, and then another 300 at 60 cents. So just right here on this alone is another $100,000. This is like an ATM for me. This next Friday, this thing is going to hit. And if this thing is staying where it's at 30, if this thing stays above at $4, it's going to be, like I said, we'll have a nice $200,000, $150,000 to $200,000, Friday and this week strong. Also remember, guys, next week is President's Day, so it's a shorter week, so we don't have to worry about it being as long and stuff. But it's not bad, guys. Down $50,000 today. Not the end of the world. We are not going to make money every day, like I said. But I mean, we're still up for the week over $350,000. So my goal tomorrow, $150,000 to $200,000. I want to have our first $500,000 up week. I think we can do it. I think it's going to be big. So CCIV is going to be huge. I mean. Like I said, I don't know if this is rumor, speculation. Who cares what it is? Let it go tomorrow and close above 35. It's going to be big. So this is one thing when you're modeling stuff and you're saying, well, Rob, how do you know you'll be up so much money? Well, if CCIV was to be up tomorrow, as it shows here, 4 points. So if you look at the chart and you look at these spreads, so $4 away from the strike price. So these are $2.50 increments. So from 15 to 17.50, it's 12.5 cents. From 17.50 to 20 cents is 15 cents. And from 20 to 22.50 is 22.5 cents. So if you took like the average of 12,500 contracts at about 15 cents, that's going to be about 180 grand right there. Because I mean, if this thing really is up 4 points, I mean, hypothetically, if this is up, if it's up 4 points tomorrow, hypothetically, the 2250 could be the equivalent of the 1750. We could have 5,000 contracts that could drop 30 cents in value. That's $150,000 in profit. So, I mean, a lot of opportunity there tomorrow to see a big day and stuff. So it should be good. Let's take a look at some other stuff. Bitcoin through the roof again. This is probably hurting the market a little bit because people are taking their money on it. I wish we would have done that buyback in yesterday. I was hoping to catch it lower. To me, it's too high. We have a profit in Bitcoin. I'm not going to get over greedy with it. You guys know I'm not married to Bitcoin and love this one the best. So we'll just keep an eye on it. You know, if this thing dips, we'll buy back in. But I'm definitely not a buyer at $48,000 on Bitcoin. Definitely not a buyer. Dogecoin, like I told you guys, it's starting to come down. It's breaking the resistance level and just starting to come down. So be careful with these because as you've seen with the Wall Street Bet Reddit stuff, when these people get out of it, they get out of it. They are done with them and they start coming down. So be very, very careful with them. So see how the markets are looking for tomorrow. Dow futures are down a little bit today. Not bad, but you just got to and honestly right now it really doesn't matter what the Dow's doing because we're not really playing anything. If you look at our portfolio, normally we're playing Apple and some of that other stuff. We're not really playing anything the Dow base, so it really doesn't matter. I mean, obviously when the Dow is up strong, and like I've said to you guys before, when the Dow is up strong, the people buy a lot of that stuff on margin. Their stocks go up, they have more buying power, they start experimenting and playing these other things. So, just like I said, it doesn't, like what we're playing isn't really a Dow or, based on anything, so it doesn't really matter. But when the Dow is stronger, it definitely does help the other market parts, to look better and stuff. So, but yeah, the Dow means nothing to us. So definitely looking pretty good. What do you guys, some questions, guys? What do you think about e-bike stocks? Any of the electric vehicle stuff, any of this, healthier and clean and all this stuff, I bet, is going to do well in the future. So I don't have any electric, bike stocks individually that I look up or anything like that. So AJ, should I hold, buy, or sell SNDL? So here's the thing. I'll put up a chart for you on Standout. We've played this one before. I kicked myself. I sold too early. So the good news is anything I sell too early, seems to do really well a lot of times. But today it was down 25%, but hit a new 52-week high. A lot of incredible volume. So I don't know. I mean, a lot of these marijuana stocks, some of them are down 30, 40%. The thing I've noticed, and I think what you have to be very, very careful with all this stuff is what you saw with GameStop, and this is what's going on. You have a lot of new players in the marketplace we never had before, and these millennials they have zero fundamentals. This is all. Elon Musk tweeted this. Web God, the Reddit oh God, I'm trying to blank on the group name. The WeStock. I don't know, whatever. They just tweet stuff, and then everybody just jumps on it. So it's not a it's not a fundamental. And when people keep asking me, Raja, what should I do with this? What should I do with that? Think about it like this. So back in the day, and with the OTC stuff, which are like your penny stocks, over the counter stuff, it's these things can move. So, a company at a penny is worth $1 million. It goes to 10 cents. Now it's worth 10 million. It goes to 50 cents. It's worth 50 million. Those are big moves, but it's not that big of a move. There is no company out there that was 25 cents. Like if we're talking about like Sundial, that was, this thing was as low as 14 cents. Okay. Why? And they're losing money. Why do you think it hit a $3.96 today? From 14 cents. You think this company, okay, so even at the $2, it has a $3.6 billion market cap. So at the $3.96 or $4, this thing had almost a $7 billion market cap for a little, couple of stores growing, marijuana or selling THC or, and I don't know a whole lot about them, so I don't want to get crazy on Sundial. I mean, I played it because it was a momentum play. And like I said, I figured out that, if you're on the train early enough, you're going to do well. And that's why I make some money on some of those and I'm off that train, so it's all, it's hard to say and stuff, what to think of those and stuff. But Fusion 2000, one of our YouTube sponsors, and any of you guys can become a YouTube sponsor to get access to those really cool emojis for the up, down, and sideways arrows. And of course, the one and only Jeff Schwartz slot swami emoji. But TENX has a nice chart. Might be a good day trade tomorrow. So yeah, let's take a look at that for you. TENX. Also, big shout out to we're almost 150 Patreon members strong now, guys. So thank you and welcome all our new Patreon members. If you guys would like to join our Patreon group, just go to patreon.com/Raja Makes Money. And also in our Patreon group, we have now the private Facebook group. So make sure you follow the directions to get added to that. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, there's another one up, a couple of weeks, up $1. I don't know anything about this one, but new highs, of course, loses money. $1.20 per share. Pharmaceutical company. The company is focused on identifying, developing, and commercializing products for the critical care market. So, I mean, this is like a lot of them. This is just like a lot of the pharmaceuticals that we're playing. Here's my thing. Like I said, I'd rather play this pharmaceutical at 7 or 8 cents that has the potential to go up to the $1, $2. So I'm like I said, I see more opportunity and stuff. And those are more valued buys to me. If you're asking me my opinion, to me, buying something that a company's went from $10 million to $7 billion in 2 weeks. I mean, you might as well just throw your money out the window. So Tim, another one of our YouTube sponsors. I'm a little late to the news, but why are investors shaking over new iOS updates? So the reason, are you talking about with the? I'm assuming the with Facebook and stuff like that. So what the big issue is, and what's happening is, Facebook makes all their money off of data. So they're a data selling company. Facebook doesn't care about us. They care about your data and your information. Facebook knows that the Raja likes to gamble. He likes to now trade stocks. He likes to, go to the sports bar, watch, games. He does this. They know I have 2 kids because I have a link it says family and I have them, or I have pictures with them. And they have all this data. They've been secretly mining all this data about you, whether you know it or not, whether you care or not. Some people make a big deal about it. Me personally, I don't care that they know I have twin kids, because one of my boys has decided she would like to be a girl now. But I don't care that they know I have twins. I don't care that they know I like to gamble. I don't care, But it's no different. So I get shown casino ads more than you probably get shown, casino ads if you have no interest to gamble. If you were to go online right now and you, for example, if you went online right now and you, just looked up, stock accounts, or you search for stock or anything like that, all of a sudden you're going to start seeing ads for Robinhood or Webull or these different things. So it just keeps, that's how they target. So Apple now is going to try and block those cookies or those things that send that information unless you opt in. And so that's going to hurt them, because imagine this. Imagine if an advertiser knows everything about you. And so what they do is, it's called lookalike audiences. And this is what we used to spend a lot of time with. And it's how you do targeting. And even let's say the big jackpot slot app. If I wanted to get new users on my app, I would say, I want people who look like, let's say I take the top 10 spenders on my app, or top 1,000 spenders on my app. And not even just my app, any app, it could be Candy Crush. It could be whatever. They take the top, 1,000 people who have spent the most money ever playing that game. They load them up into Facebook's algorithm, and Facebook says, let me see all these people. What do they all have in common? 9 out of 10 of these people own a dog. 8 out of 10 of these people own a cat. 9 out of 10 of these people eat sushi 3 times a week. It doesn't. So just stuff like that. They're looking at all these analytic data points. 5 out of 10 of these people have liked the page. I don't know, like Paramount Pictures movie page. 3 out of 10 of these people play tennis or have tennis added as a sport or a hobby. So it takes all these data points. So then they say, this person has spent so much money playing Candy Crush. This is a gold mine right here. And it says, look, we found all these other people that like the same stuff, that have a dog, that have a cat, that go out to eat sushi 3 times a week. Well, Apple's saying we're blocking all that information from you. So Facebook's still going to have ads, but untargeted ads are worth a lot less money to an end user than a targeted ad. And then the big issue now is they're saying, well, Apple's not going to block is on their apps that they own. They're not going to do that. And, I don't know what Apple's going to do or not. Me personally, you're still going to see ads. But yeah, I mean, sometimes targeted ads make sense. Sometimes they're annoying. My son Michael wanted to get some healthy meals, so we went online and we looked at a couple of things. And all I've seen now for the last 2 weeks straight, whether I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, anywhere, is meal prep plans. I'm tired of looking at meal prep plans, so maybe it'd be nice just to see something I have no interest in again. So. Because the one thing with targeted ads, and you guys have probably seen this, go to Google right now and search sleeping bags because you want to go on a camping trip. You're going to see sleeping bags for the next 2 weeks, the year of your life, who knows? So, it's like, how do they know I didn't just buy the sleeping bag? Stop showing me a sleeping bag ad, So that's what the whole big iOS thing is. So it's going to affect some of those companies and revenues, definitely, but I don't know. People like the ads, they're going to opt in. They're going to do, whatever they want to do. So, but it just doesn't affect anything. There's, millions and millions and billions of dollars to be made, untargeting. Back in the day when I was big in the affiliate business, I made millions of dollars. I didn't have any targeting. I just sent out mass email to everyone. If you were one of the lucky ones who got an email from me, consider yourself extra lucky. So we helped create the untargeted world. Beautiful stuff out there. But, all right, so stocks, what else you guys got? Somebody said download ad blockers. Yep, that's why ad blockers exist. Same thing. So somebody says, Andy says, Raja, are you making money with YouTube or is it not so big, maybe not so bum or boom boom? So yeah, YouTube makes you money and stuff. It doesn't make you a lot of money. YouTube pays you based on the views and stuff that you get. So unless you're getting, millions and millions of views, a month, you're not going to make a lot of money with YouTube. And even the money you make, it depends on what you're doing. For example, my YouTube slot channel, can make $15,000, $20,000 a month on YouTube, which a lot of people would say that's incredible money. But I go to the Cosmo for 2 nights and I could lose $100,000. So that's why I say other slot channels, if they were making 15, 20 grand and they're spending $500 tonight, $200 gambling, and they're making that money, it's a great return on investment. For me, so much, it's not really a great return on investment. Definitely. A couple of people asking about the Webull challenge. I've seen some people posting. We actually have a link tomorrow. I'm going to be posting a link so we can get the people who are in the Webull challenge. They can submit. Let us know what their top stocks are and how they're doing in it. Remember, you guys can still join the Webull challenge. I have the link pinned over there on the top of the chat. And the mods have been sharing it. Big shout out to the mod squad. Thank you guys. So you can only start with $100 and you get 4 free shares of stock. That does count towards it. And at the end of the month, whoever has the most money, I got some little awards coming for bragging rights for you guys. So I think there's about 40 people in the contest right now. So we'll have that for you. Tim says, thank you, Scott. Never thought of that till now. Very welcome. Hey, Raja, any way around the 25 requirement for day trading? So I'm not familiar with that. That could be specific to your brokerage firm, but these people with the Webull accounts, Robinhood accounts, they don't have 25,000, to day trade. They have, $500, $1,000. The day trade requirement is mostly just how many trades you can do. So when you put your money in, here, I'll show you guys this. So if we go to balances on my account, for example, 1 second. Let's see. Oops. All right, so if we go to balances, it's going to show you how much is available for day trading. So option contracts settle in 1 day. Day trading contract or stocks settle in 3 days. That's why this whole day trading thing. So I probably have so right now I have available buying power of funds available $253,000. This is settled funds. My day trading buying power is 0, which really doesn't matter, but available to day trade is 14 million. So basically, the way this works is I have $14 million available to me to day trade. Every time I make a trade, day trading a stock, that amount comes down. So it just depends on the platform. and what you're looking at and stuff. But I have $14 million. So let's say, for an example, make this really simple. We were to day trade Apple. Apple is $134, $135 a share. Let's just say it was $140 a share. I buy 10,000 shares of Apple at $140. It's 1.4 million. I buy 1,000. Wait, 1,000. 100. I buy 1,000 shares of Apple at $140 a share. That's $1.4 million. I could basically do that transaction today 10 times before I'd have no more day trading buying power available to me. So it's based on your total account size, amount of free cash available, and what you have. Now, because I only have $253,000 available to trade, I would only be able to then buy 200 shares of Apple. Actually, I'd be able to, with margin, I'd be able to buy 400 shares. So I could buy 400 shares up to $14 million worth of transactions during the day. And that's it's a little complicated, but it's just because of the way stuff settles. So basically, like, if I had nothing open in my account and I had $5-6 million just sitting here in cash, my day trading would be like 30 million. Day trading buying power would be like 20 million, something ridiculous. So that's how all that stuff comes into play. So a couple more questions. So let's see what we got here. Christian, YA Frontier Lithium on OTC TSX. Can you take a look? Sure. All right. Here's that screen. YA Frontier Lithium. I don't know. TSX. I'm not sure what the symbol is. Or is it Frontier Lithium? Well, there's a couple of these, so I'm not sure which one. They're all down. It looks like 20% today. So I don't know anything about those. So I would just play those by ear or whatever you guys think about them and stuff. But not too sure about that. So Phil Ridgway, if you have a cash account, can you sell more than 3 times in 5 days? So honestly, I do not know about that. You need all the different firms have different amounts, and it also depends on how much money you have in your account. If you have $1 billion in your account, you could sell 1 million times $1,000 transaction in 3 days. So, I mean, it just depends on it's based on how much of your money you've used up. You can trade as much as you want if you have available funds. So, 1 hour ago, CCIV, Ben Arc Associates proposed to sell Lucid Motors Inc. to CCIV, updated today. So there's some confusion around that. So we have it here, and I was showing everybody earlier. And obviously that's what has it running right now, which is terrific. I'm not complaining about this at all. But this was on 1/11 was the proposal date. So I'm not sure if this just got leaked today. Like I said, I love it. Let this, take this thing to $50 tomorrow. I'd be the happiest guy you've ever seen. But I don't know. Like I said, this is a month old information. It's not like we haven't heard this rumor. So I'm not sure what exactly is going on. But I love it. CCIV was up 4 points. It's up more. It's come down a little bit. It's come down a little bit. So $3.45. Still great. I'd much rather end the week with this thing at $35 than I would with it at $30. But I mean, this thing's been an ATM. Like I said, this thing just keeps going and going and going. And I got more of it today. I love this thing. This thing is, hopefully tomorrow we can end the week with an all-time new high. I'd love to end with 6.5 million, be up 1.5 million for the year for you guys. I think that'd be a strong ending to the week. So Jake says, Raja, how's your Bitcoin investment going? So honestly, Jake, I'm not going to lie to you. We are up $7,000, and we sold it the other day, and then we almost got back into it when it dropped. Was yesterday. We almost were going to buy it, and then I was like, I don't know, it's going to drop. I still think it's going to come down. You guys have to remember, I am not a huge believer in Bitcoin. To me, it's fairy dust. Like I've said, yes, it's being used. Yes, big companies are using it. But me personally, I'm not, and I've made money with, Bitcoin over the years. I'm just not a huge believer in it. So I'm not going to, I'm at 50, at $48,000 at the near its highs. I'm not a buyer of Bitcoin. Comes back down to the 42, 43. I'm going to jump back in Bitcoin and buy it. But the good news is we made $7,300 on Bitcoin already. So at least we're up. That's paying Coinbase their $1,000 in fees plus their $500 that they screw you and bid and ask and everything else. So we're up on it. So that's very good. So going in tomorrow, guys, the big play tomorrow is going to be this CCIV. Like I said, if this thing stays up 3 points, this is $200,000 day right here. These options are going to just come way down. So hopefully we'll catch some of these other new plays tomorrow and some of this other stuff will bounce back. I think we'll have a good Friday. Everything seems pretty good and stuff. Looks pretty good. So somebody said, run slacks. If you violate the 25,000, you can get suspended for 90 days. So you can get like on the, they have different like margin calls or different things. But like I said, I'm not that familiar with it because I'm, in the past I have had, I've been on whatever they not suspension, but they give you like 30-day cash only and different stuff. But I have plenty of money in there, so I don't really get into those issues with all that stuff. So Armando, CCIV picking up 4,000 more shares after hours. Good luck, man. This one always seems to starts the day way up and then comes down, starts down, comes up. This one is just all over the board. But like I said, above $30, I love this thing. You got to remember next week too, Monday, there's no trading session. I love this thing. This is a short week next week. So basically this is like, tomorrow's like our Monday. We have 5 days left. So if CCIV is not too out of whack, I may look to, do some 5-week out ones just because it's so much premium. Andy, Raja, what is going on with Nokia? It was in the list of the GME. I entered it because I liked it. Went to 7 and came crazy down, lost all calls this Friday. One, you can roll them out, so you could definitely do that. Nokia was just another one that was a short squeeze play. I can pull up the chart for you here. There was another short squeeze play that everybody in the Reddit group and everything jumped on, and just had no support. If you basically all the support on Nokia is $4. So this is where the stock's been, and this is where it's going to go. This was all fantasy. This was all the We Talk. Oh my God, those the Reddit. I think of their name, but this is all fantasy. It's just where it is. We can look at it like some of the other ones. GameStop staying around that $55. Look at BlackBerry. The Wall Street Bets people. But look at BlackBerry. Came back down again. Today it's been here. But even like BlackBerry, I think has a support level around $8, $9, $10. If you look at the charts, it's where it was. That's why I like BlackBerry more than all of them. But yeah, these other ones like AMC Express. Honestly, AMC is not worth more. AMC at $5 is still overvalued, in my opinion. This thing is still bankrupt. They just have a lot of cash on hand. And like I said, I feel bad. One thing that the Wall Street Bets people never talk about is all the people who lost so much money. I feel bad for these people. Who got in. Who hold the line, this thing's coming back, and stuff. And, same with like these people here. You guys remember this one, the, famous Elon Musk tweet on Signal, and this thing went to $70. Come on, look at this thing. You have to look at the 3-month chart. This thing was 50 cents. How it's maintaining $2 right now is beyond amazing. But this is the one I said, this is, you want to short a stock, that's the one to short. Definitely, going to be there. We've watched this one a lot too, and we played this one. This one just took off recently. The ZOM, you guys remember, and this was another one that the Wall Street Bets was pushing heavily. So this one actually up today, but probably way down from its high. Let's see here, day high 290, so 266, day low 250. So I don't know. Like I said, these are, this is what they're into. It's like, let's look up our naked. Let's see where naked's at. Every time we buy naked after hours, always does good for us. I don't know. 143, 144. What do you guys think? Should we play naked again? Do you guys think that's the next one? It's ready to go. It's hard to say. But what do you guys think of naked? Let me know. Should we buy some naked? What do you think? How many shares of naked should we buy? Every time we buy naked after hours, we could sell it in the morning or we sell it sometime and it does okay. Oops. How many shares of naked should we get after hours? What do you guys think? Don said, everybody's saying no. Play Mara. No and hell no. Andy says no. Raymond says yes. Naked peaked solid after hours. Peaked, it's down after hours. It's down 12 cents. So, but every morning it pops. If you guys look at the charts before the market opens. So I don't know. You know what, you guys, I always like to do something exciting for you guys. So let's do $1.44. We'll put in. Let's do 25,000 shares and see if this thing can pop a dime for us. Make a few $1,000 in the morning. So put it in at 1.44. The extended hour trade, $36,000. Yes. There we go. See if we got it. We got it, guys. 25,000 shares. And of course, it goes lower. We buy 25,000 shares and it drops another penny. Let's see. Back to our account. See if it's in there. All right. So in the morning, we are looking for the naked pop in the morning. See if naked pops up. Where is it? All right. 25,000 shares. Now it's back to 143, 144. We're even on it. These quotes are a little bit more accurate. How many shares after hours even traded today? 8 million. So a lot of volume. So 143, 144. So that's our big play. I like when we did a little naked after hours. So have a little fun with it. We're gonna have a big day tomorrow, guys. Come on, guys. Let's pray tomorrow is the big one. Let's knock it out of the ballpark for final Friday. Finally have our best week ever going. We've managed to stay above 6 million for 3 days in a row this week, or 4 days in a row. So congratulations to all of you guys. Big shout out to all our Patreon members. Thank you guys, and welcome all the new ones. I had like 35 new Patreon members yesterday. Welcome, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying all the trades. I think we'll see some good stuff tomorrow, and especially in the next week. Short weeks always seem to do really good and stuff. So thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure you please follow me. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell everyone about us. Let the world know, the Raja Makes Money is here. We are up, guys, $1.3 million so far this year. So not too shabby. Can we get to 1.5 million tomorrow? Can we get to 7 million by next week? I don't know. I've got my work cut out for me. And I'm telling you guys, the stress, and it's getting harder as this account grows in size. It gets harder and harder because I can't just put it in one item. Yeah, it's so much stuff out there. Especially I like Apple a lot, but with Apple being, so non-volatile right now, the premiums are just horrible, with the VIX based on Apple. So that's what I got for you guys. Thank you so much. I hope all my money makers have a great day tomorrow. Don't forget about the Webull Challenge. If you still, time to sign up, get in it, have some fun, and I'll see you guys tomorrow to close out the week. And let's hope for some big ending, big finale for the week, guys. Take care and have a great